Hey everybody! I know it's been a damn while, but yeah, it's spring again, and as every spring comes that moment when you just snap, and then your brain just goes all out, and it's like gardening. Yeah, as you can see, there's still a lot of snow, but he's even ready to garden. Um, but yeah, this morning I'm just gonna have some fun and start prepping stuff because we are past the past. Well, let me give you the date. We're like April 20th or something. And as you can see, this is my breakfast of champion. Some good old KD with hot sauce and ketchup. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna be starting up some seeds, probably a few lettuce and that such early springs stuff. Because I'm not starting tomatoes or stuff. I'm buying them. Because I need to have stuff up by the window for like 2 months. Um, the only thing I have right now is little pear trees that my mom planted from seed. I don't even know if they're um, zone appropriate or something. Anyway, so yeah, made it into the greenhouse. Even though we had crazy amounts of snow this winter, I wish I had made a video of it. Yeah, crazy amounts. In front of the greenhouse was actually not as filled as, well, we are the end of April too. So yeah, I was able to shovel, put some stones down there so I could hit it with the shovel and take out the ice, because usually the ice was the biggest problem for me, blocking me from entering in the greenhouse. And as you can see, yeah, there's still like 3 foot of snow there and at least 4 around there until I can get from the house to the greenhouse. I have to go on the side of my terrain, I guess. Anyway, so this is the garden, my boxed garden. For folks who are new, I used to have garden there and there, there. There were gardens everywhere, and all I did, basically all I did was work and garden. So after a few years, I've settled down a bit my gardening. Basically, this is my compost pile. This is my winter compost. I guess tub that I put all my winter compost in it. And what I do, I garden basically in these pans that the fishing industry uses, like in the boats and stuff, to put the fishes in. And as you can see, I already have a few things growing. These are Egyptian onions. They're actually perennial onions that grow back every year. So yeah, these are pretty great. I'm gonna keep maybe one pan and probably gonna, yeah, just this one's gonna be all right. I'm gonna be growing leeks and green onions because that's what I eat. I had peppermint and spearmint, but I'm not really using those, and it's not worth having into pans, so I'm gonna take those out. I'm also gonna cut up this pear tree that doesn't produce any pears. The one they do, the one that do produce it, they're all weird, and basically it's been held up by these metal cords, because there's a lot of wind and it kind of broke down. And anyway, plus it's shading the greenhouse, so it's gonna go. And I'm gonna put the row of these little bushes there and there to block off the look of the garden. That's more for my wife. And yeah, I'm gonna be planting more. I actually just learned that you can eat hostas, which are basically plants that most people put in the landscaping garden, and I have a lot of them, and they grow like crazy. They're easy to grow. Basically, I'm gonna grow these. I'm gonna taste them first, and then I'm gonna grow them if I like them. Because yeah, perennial plants over here are kind of rare. This is rhubarb, another perennial that grows very well. I've had this on this piece of land for like over 40 years. I don't really eat it, but I just grow it because it's there. What else? Oh yeah, my asparagus bed. Yeah, they're gonna have to wait a little bit before they start sprouting. And I got some more rhubarb there. So this I'm keeping. Done a lot of work on the asparagus. I'm not gonna throw them away. I've got thyme growing, little patches everywhere. It smells so great. I've also got chives, you know, a few little perennial plants. Oh yeah, and let me show you the greenhouse. There we go. Oh, basically what I did in the greenhouse, I think it was last year or the year before, I lifted up my pans because I had some invasive trees that would grow into the pans, and also the pans sitting on the ground would be frozen for like, they would be still half frozen right now, but I just dug into this one and it's fully thawed. The soil isn't that cold either, so yeah, I'm gonna be able to grow soon in here. I'm gonna start growing peas because peas love the cold, and later on I'll transplant them outside. So anyway, few project going on. But right now I'm gonna shovel some snow there and over the garden pans. Well, made it this far. Don't mind the dog poop. So yeah, I'm about halfway through, so I can walk to the greenhouse and feels like spring. Anyway, I'll continue this later. I'll upload this video, and yeah, I hope to see you guys later.